Hello and welcome to the New York Sports Show. I'm your host, Dominic Konoveski, and the New York Islanders AHL affiliate, the Bridgeport Islanders, may very well be relocating north of the border following the 2025-2026 season. Now, this has been a rumor speculated over the past several days. The New York Sports Show actually was the first outlet to highlight a potential relocation. So basically, the idea is the Bridgeport Islanders would relocate from Bridgeport, Connecticut, and will remain the New York Islanders AHL affiliate, but will move to Hamilton, Ontario, in the newly $300 million renovated TD Bank Arena. Now, I think the major issue in all of this is that if you guys remember, back in 2021, city officials and the Bridgeport Islanders finalized a deal to remain in Connecticut for 10 years throughout 2031. So that contract would have to be broken for the Islanders to relocate. Now, we all know that the New York Islanders have not done anything big to their farm system. Their ECHL affiliate and their AHL affiliate, being the Bridgeport Islanders, have just been in shambles over the past several seasons. And when it comes to post-COVID production, the Bridgeport Islanders have been one of the worst teams in the AHL. Actually, for the 2024-2025 season, they only had 4 home wins. That made history for the fewest amount of home wins in AHL history. Now, they averaged just over 3,600 fans per game, which was actually worse than the Islanders' ECHL affiliate, the Rochester Whalers, who they themselves rank at the bottom in the ECHL for fan attendance, so that definitely isn't the greatest of look. Now, the Bridgeport Islanders, they're bringing in an entirely new coaching staff after what was just a disappointing season. Disappointing doesn't even cover their lack of production for this most recent campaign. It would be very sad to see the Islanders leave Connecticut, but there has to be a lot more to it when it comes to, potentially breaking that contract to move to Canada. And let me remind you, the Bridgeport Islanders, they are just a torn off of I-95, literally right next to Interstate I-95. And then you have just a ferry ride from Port Jefferson to get to Bridgeport. But the Bridgeport Islanders, have just been so bad that Islanders faithful fans, when it comes to the New York Islanders, just don't want to go to the games. And overall, there's not the greatest amount of coverage when it comes to the Bridgeport Islanders themselves. You hear sometimes about Bridgeport Islanders prospects on the TV broadcast or in the news, but overall, there's a very lack of production down in Bridgeport. Comment down below what you guys think. The New York Sports Show is going to stay on top of this, so make sure to subscribe to stay updated with a potential relocation of the Bridgeport Islanders. I'm Dominic Konoveski. Take it easy, folks.